Hey guys, guess what? We got a house call. This is a cool one. We've already seen it. If we're allowed the video, you're gonna love what you're about to see. You excited?
It's really cool stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so we're looking at this group of Wedgewood. Really cool group. I love the urn. Would this actually be for burning oil? Or is it just made to look that way?
It's made to look that way.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
made to look that way.
Does it open
And
up?
it is only marked
So it's a
Wedgewood, and Wedgewood, if it's only marked Wedgewood, it's 1860 or before.
Yeah.
There's a couple that are marked England.
Okay.
And that means they're 1880s.
1880s, okay. Well, that's gorgeous work on there.
Isn't it beautiful?
I love it. It's really,
That's
really nice.
Typical of
Where'd
the
you find it at?
auction at Skinner's.
At Skinner's? Okay. That's a gorgeous piece.
The bobiche, that's called a bobiche. And that came from Skinner's.
From Skinner's.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What is the black's the basalt color, correct? Is
The
that...
black is basalt only. It is basalt. The teapot is considered more basalt. This is considered Jasper.
Jasper, okay. Okay, so the solid black color is what they more consider basalt, and then the, okay. Very
It's sort
interesting.
of a misnomer, but
Let's have a look at the
I've
detailing.
got cinnamon rolls.
It's so cool. Very, very nice. And lovely lady here is offering us breakfast. That's fun.
That's good.
Check these out. These are
I
cool.
love it. I have a little cinnamon
Incredible
rolls.
detailing on the Wedgewood.
Pastry.
Just incredible
Would you like
detailing.
some?
Let's keep going here. Here's another one. Beautiful decoration. Put that sideways so we can see it all. Here is a little, Lucas is getting breakfast. I know how he is. He's got cinnamon rolls on his mind. But check it out. Just cool, incredible pieces of Wedgewood. Amazing. And then the two-handled, it's got great Jasper seams on it. I mean, look at that. Kind of, I don't know, Greek mythology here or something happened. Devil head here. Oh, look at the bottom. That's different. Very interesting. I've never had a piece with the, the carving on the bottom, cameo on the bottom like that. That is really different. So let's turn it around one time too. Look at this side. Oh, that's so cool. Incredible detailing in this piece. Another one here with the black enamel. I love this hand-painted enamel pot as well. Very interesting. Not as fond as the yellow. A little bit harder to sell for us. It's an early kind of bamboo. A lot of times I see the yellow in the bamboo pattern. It's not kind of like the bamboo. I'm not sure the exact pattern name. But then we get over here to the glass Moser pieces. There's two of them in here. Very interesting groups. Great decoration on them. Small little chip up here. It's not bad damage-wise. But it does have a spot, so you have to consider that. Okay. Then the big porcelain. That looks like a Royal Worcester mark, maybe, but it's got a crow's foot in it, so it's got a pretty good crow's foot, and it'll be a little bit more difficult to sell. Let's take a look at this guy. Hand-painted. Dresden. These are so awesome.
Aren't they beautiful?
I love the old Dresden plates.
I do too. That one's particularly nice.
It's got a great mark on there. Signed. Where'd you find this one at?
Auction.
Auction.
I mean, I've had it for like 25 years.
Now, did you buy it because the decorating the pot? I thought you might have.
It's all hand painted. Yes, the pot.
Yeah, because they're painting an actual pot on the inside. That's really kind of cool. Okay, and then the big. Okay, tell me about the big Moser piece. Where'd you find this? That is so cool.
At an antique show.
An antique show. Okay.
Yeah, and that
great
is a
decoration.
custom-made piece.
Okay.
One of the largest I've ever seen.
Turtle.
All marine motifs.
Okay.
And 1880s.
Yeah.
And the other piece, oh, I'll wait till you're good.
No, you're fine. I'm listening. Keep talking.
Okay. The
Yeah.
other piece is Moser.
Yeah.
I gave Lucas a book on Moser.
Mm-hmm.
This piece is in the book.
This piece is in the
That
book.
particular piece is in the book.
Okay.
Again,
Love
a
the bugs on
custom-made
there.
piece. I want to say one of a kind. Who knows for
Right.
sure? but
Right. And then all the English jewelry.
English, and this
All
is,
silver.
they're all silver except for this agate.
Okay.
This piece, this piece was the hollow. This is called a posy pin,
Okay.
where they would put flowers
Flowers in it.
usually worn by men.
Okay. Very nice.
And this is kind of cool. This is Scottish. And you see the
Little
brooms?
feathers. Yeah.
The brooms were used to push out grouse in the weeds and
Yeah.
stuff, and they would beat on the weeds.
Okay.
and
So
the
those are those
grasses.
grouse feathers then?
Those are grouse feathers.
Okay. That makes sense.
And everything else is English or Irish.
Cool.
This is Irish.
These look like diamonds. What do we
Those
have
are
here?
diamonds.
14
I
or
can't-
platinum, or
I
is
think
it
it's 14
14?
karat, but I can't get the back cover. off.
No, I'll get it open. We'll have to look at it here in a
The
bit.
other one, I think is 14
Gold.
karat, but I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, we'll look through that some more. And then that beautiful comb. And the big old, was that a watch chain or is it just
It's
a
a
necklace?
watch
chain, yeah. It's a beautiful
It's-
gold filled one.
It's the gold, yes.
Very cool grouping. All right.
And
Okay, guys, check it out. We got 3 really interesting Russian stacking doll groupings here that are going to go with the group. All those are really very high quality. A Victorian horn. Very, very cool. Here's another one. This one is layered in an 18 karat gold. Very, very cool. This one here is Victorian enamel decoration on it. This is early. This is a great box. And it's full of interesting jewelry, including this awesome deco belt, which is all celluloid. And look at the faces on it. Amazing faces on it. It's funny is this little vinaigrette right here, we actually sold at one of our auctions. Didn't even know it, and we bought it back today, which I really like. Pretty cool piece. Check this out. Vinaigrette in silver, and it flips open. And I had no idea. Can you explain again how this, the purpose of it? Because the purpose is so cool. I think that'd be a good for our viewers to know.
the purpose you have to remember when this was made, this was done before people took too many
And,
baths.
yeah.
Okay, so they would take a piece of cloth or felt, cut it into the right shape, have it wet with some sort of perfume. Then they would cut or close the piece. Notice how the piece has air holes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that odor, that smell, that good smell, once it was open, would come through.
Okay.
You wouldn't notice it unless it was. And this is unusual because it's got a hook on it, or.
For a necklace.
And I'm not sure. No, it's original. It's original. So I'm not sure. This
So-
is English.
English. It's really cool then. So the people would wear it, and then if they came across some odor, they could just open it up and leave it on their neck, and then they would be smelling the perfume or the
Right.
vinaigrette out of this instead of the body odors.
Right.
That's pretty awesome. I like it. Okay, so let me put it back in there. Then here's a little bone box that's kind of cool too with the morning jewelry on it.
That's ivory.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Very, very cool piece. Yep. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you again, and we love the group. So
Oh, you're
we appreciate
welcome.
you selling us another group.
Sure.
This is our 3rd trip out here, which is awesome because that means we keep getting great stuff because your stuff's all great.
Thank you.
And the favorite of the whole load, I still think is this guy right here. It's just amazing. Moser with the lizard on there, and it's got what'd you say? Nautical themed all the way. Marine. Nautical
It's
themes.
a custom-made piece.
What is that? Is that a
A shrimp?
A shrimp. There's a shrimp. Oh, that's so cool.
What they look like?
I guess. I've never seen a shrimp in the wild, Luke. I don't know. Pretty interesting piece, though. All right, so this is another interesting piece. So I did not realize that the horn on the inside, in order to get that color, you said would boil
It would be done. It would be boiled. They would take a piece of horn, cut it to the right shape, and then they would boil it like crazy, which would then make it malleable, make it shape.
Yeah, so we can shape it. Yeah.
Yes, and then if you notice, this is on a hinge.
Yes.
The hinge was made for if the women had their hair in a bun or a pie.
Yeah.
This would give it room to move a little bit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's Civil
Beautiful,
War.
beautiful piece.
At the light, turn left onto Africa Road.
Hold on, let me turn this thing down.
Okay. Well, we just left the house. We got quite a bit of stuff, so that's exciting. We got some really cool Wedgewood, so a piece of Dalton, some really cool jewelry. So
yeah, what was really interesting is the last two pieces of jewelry we bought. Chloe, you got them in that bag still? We haven't showed the camera those two pieces. Oh, right here. So Chloe went with us, and you guys are going to ask, who's Chloe? Well, yeah, you guys will you get to know more and more Chloe.
Chloe is my girlfriend, so
there we go. This is awesome, and she came with us on a house call straight from college. It's really cool. So we got two pieces of jewelry that we didn't show you. So this one's Tasco.
This
is
Tasco.
It's early Tasco. I don't know who the maker is, which artist it is, but show them that mark on the inside, Luke. That is so crazy.
Oh wow!
Isn't that beautiful? Look at the mark in this. This is a 980 Tasco mark. It's probably 1920s or 30s. It's just incredible. It reminded me of a Spratling piece or something, just the way that it's made. It's just beautiful work.
980 Tasco.
And then we got a Charles John Navajo bracelet, turquoise and coral, mother of pearl. It's kind of like cornrows. It's really awesome. Last two items that we bought. So these are.
I didn't even get to see these.
Lucas and Chloe were wrapping up stuff, and I ended up getting those picked up at the very end there.
The marking on this one, CJ
Charles John. I'm pretty sure is who that is. So
Charles John.
But it was fun. It was
really,
a lot of fun.
really cool.
All right, so Chloe, we got a question for you. That was your first house call experience. What do you think?
It was so much fun. It was really good seeing like all the different types of things people collect. And I liked a lot of the stuff. If I was a collector, I feel like I would be collecting a lot of the things that she was.
That's awesome.
Chloe kept going on about the Wedgewood Jasper ware.
That was pretty cool stuff.
The green Jasper ware she really liked.
Yeah, I don't blame her. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like the green with it. The green and the white.
All right, well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today. A little house call, Berner Brother Antiques. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and say hi to Chloe.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
See ya.